to the Final Score with Stevie Fly.
What's up, guys? It's Sunday afternoon, about 10 minutes to 3. We're getting ready for the next round of the divisional playoffs. The Texans travel to New England, taking on the Patriots. Before we get started, what was my pick? My pick was the Patriots. A lot of the ESPN crew picking Houston to win. I think Randy Moss and Scott Van Pelt and Teddy Bruschi picked New England to win, but I think this cold weather is going to play with C.J. Stroud a little bit here. I don't think it's going to work out. That defense is really good for Houston, but this isn't going to be Pittsburgh they're dealing with as far as that inept offense my Steelers had last week. I think New England, Mike Vrabel's going to have something for him, and I think New England gets the win and moves on to take on Denver in the AFC Championship, which is probably going to turn into, with Jarrett Stidham at quarterback. No offense to Jarrett Stidham, but you get thrown into a game with the championship game is your first start in a while, first start all year. Not a good thing. I think they were talking today. Roger Staubach back in 72 or 73 made his first start in the NFC Championship game against the Redskins. Roger Staubach goes on to become a great quarterback, Hall of Fame quarterback, but didn't end up so well for him that day as the Redskins beat them 26-3. It's just not good. A lot of drama coming out of that game last night with Buffalo. And let me get this straight, guys. There's a lot of people talking Josh Allen's being protected. People protect him like this. No. Josh Allen is a great quarterback. He just can't win the big game right now. And it's just like Lamar. Lamar can't win the big game. They got to get over that hump. And this could have been the year to do that for Buffalo, but it just didn't work out. Some questionable calls, but I think it went both ways. Looks like a little bit of snow in New England right now. Looks like snow. It looks like a wet snow from what I can tell on the screen right here. Look, the pass interference calls, I don't know. It's judgment calls, but I'll tell you this: the one on a drive earlier than, the drive right before, I guess, the Broncos game-winning drive. Or it was It was the drive that Buffalo tied it up with. That shot to the end zone, I don't know what you got to do to get interference called, but when you're tugging on the guy's arm and the guy's trying to get his arm up to catch the ball, then yeah, I think that was interference. But there was also, in the overtime, the Bills driving overtime, there was also looked like a no call on a hold in the end zone, which would have been a safety and would have been game over right there at 32-30 Denver. So either way, it's done. Hate to see Bo Nix get hurt and be out for the rest of the playoffs. Because he looked really good last night. That last touchdown especially, he put it right on the money. And looking at that, and let me tell you this, looking at that touchdown, it's no fault of Denver's, no fault of anybody. It's the NFL's fault, what I'm about to say. How you determine a catch kills me. It's almost never the same. Because that ball, Mims caught it, and they say you got to continue to catch. He went out of bounds. The ball went on the ground, and nothing was said about that. Then you had the controversial interception by ECU alumni Andre McMillan. That I don't know, but they say you get same concept. You got to finish out the catch. When he hit the ground with the ball in his hand, and the guy was on top of him, so he should be down by contact. But they say you've got to finish the catch. So when he rolled over, McMillan took the ball from him, and that was that. So NFL's got to get consistent, and what they did with the replay on that, and I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not a Buffalo fan. I'm not a Denver fan. I could kill that, but any other time with certain quarterbacks in the past, say a Tom Brady, say a Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, don't you think that would have been under replay for a little bit longer than it did? And the excuse coming out of the NFL is, well, they wanted to move the game along. It was called on the field, and it was confirmed on the field, right? They wanted to move the game along. That's why McDermott called a timeout, to get them to look at it a little bit longer, to no avail. But I don't get it. I don't get the NFL. People were on when I went live last night, people were up there talking about the NFL's rigged. I even had a preacher say the NFL was rigged. A man of God saying the NFL was rigged. That's how he felt. I don't know about being rigged, because if it was scripted like that, I was talking to a friend of mine last night about it. How many people, with all the people that are involved in it, don't you think that not all of them would agree to it? And by now, as many years as people have been saying it was rigged, by now, you would think somebody would have come out and broke that story to the media, because I mean they would. I'm sure the media would pay buku money to get a story like that. So the Patriots are taking the field now. We should be getting ready to start in just a couple of minutes. Drake May coming out on the field. But yeah, I mean, and then the game last night, the nightcap, the Seahawks. Shoo, man, did the Seahawks good last night. 41-6 over the 49ers. And I mean, it was never close. From the opening kickoff, who is Fran Rogers? Oh, he's an opera guy singing the national anthem. From the opening kickoff till the end of the game, Seahawks dominated that game. Sam Darnold, maybe Sam Darnold doesn't need to practice next week either. He looked really good. And I said he was going to have to prove it to me. He proved it last night, because he hadn't shown up. He did show up in Minnesota last year in the playoffs, but he showed up tonight. The big difference in that game, though, the big difference in that is having a defense like Seattle's got. You had the old Legion of Boom. This defense is Robert Kraft on the field. Wow. I'm sure he will not stay on that field for long. Anyway. So I was thinking they had the Bears and the Rams early today, but that was how wrong I was. I don't know where I got that from. It's going to be bad weather in both places. So, Nico Collins still out with a concussion. So that's one thing that plays into New England's hands. And Vrabel is such a good coach, guys. He's going to have them ready for that defense. All right, let's get this game going. I'm ready to see something. So now, let's see. We know where they're playing next week. So if we have a Patriot, well, I think whoever wins this game is representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. So we got Troy Aikman and Joe Buck doing this. This is weird too, because this is the first. Now I may be wrong. This is the first year I can remember the divisional games being Fox had a game yesterday. CBS had a game yesterday. Now ESPN's got this game, and NBC's got the night game. Is that Snoop? Was that the drummer that used to be in Lenny Kravitz, the lady? Oh, it looked like her. That was weird to me because I'm used to the old days having ABC, well, CBS and NBC having both games. That was way back in the day. Back in the, up until what? The 90s? Or was it 89? So Chris Stapleton coming in the air tonight. Phil Collins, Chris Stapleton doing the Snoop. All right. I wonder what the temperature is there right now. Let's see. D'Amico Ryans, #1 defense in the regular season. 0-6 in the division round. The Texans are 0-6 all time. But, you know, they were talking about, just like they said after the game, Monday night, Pittsburgh hadn't lost on a Monday night game, home game since 1991. Mike Vrabel, #8 defense. And Pittsburgh beat them during the season. What a turnaround to go from 4 wins last year, and now Vrabel's here his first year. They got 14. Who gets the ball? So New England's going to start off with the ball. Let's see if I can turn this up a little bit without getting in trouble. Down that in the end zone. So let's see how Drake May handles this first drive here and see what Houston dials up for him. Would you start off dialing up pressure on him from the start? And really, Houston doesn't do a lot of blitzing. Here we go. Play action pass, and he's going nowhere. No gain. I don't think you're going to do a lot up the middle against Houston. You can try. Man, I'm going to tell you what. I know the purpose of these concussion helmets, but man, do they look stupid. I know, yeah, stupid. It doesn't matter. Stupid protects them, but God, they look like those old helmets from gosh, what was that little game? One of them little kids games where they had the big heads. Up, incomplete pass. Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry's going to have a big game today, I think, with Drake May. So 3rd and 10. Kind of early, but we're not going to get it started with the kind of early thing. Not the way, let's see, New England does not want to go 3 and out. bubble screen, 5 yards. So they're going to have to punt. So 3 and out. Houston defense does their job. Kind of. Let's see what Houston offense can do. Because, you're missing your big weapon with Nico Collins. And Houston won that game despite C.J. Despite C.J. Stroud last week. C.J. Stroud made a lot of mistakes. And it's 5 fumbles, 2 lost last week, and he threw a pick. And Pittsburgh couldn't turn that into but 6 points. Arthur Smith, you need to be gone. I hope you're gone by now. So they're at their own 26. Let's see what they start off with. It's going to be a run, I would think, starting off with. Nope, play action pass. Got terrible pass. Had the guy open and threw behind him. Play action had New England fooled, and he threw behind the guy. Well, the guy was wide open. Let's see how much room he had over here. It's just a receiver. He could have got a first down. Good play call, but he looks like his footwork wasn't right on that. Handoff to Marks. He's going about 2 yards, maybe 2 yards, maybe third and this is good. Oh, so they're picking up the tempo now, going no huddle. 3rd and 7, so he got 3. Here comes a blitz. Oh, now that was not Stroud's fault. He hit Kirk right in the numbers, and it popped out. Maybe the ball was wet. I don't know. Is Kirk wearing gloves? Yep. It hit him in the chest. Hit him off the chest. Almost intercepted, too. That would have been huge. Huge. Ooh. So another punt, 3 and out here. Good block. Oh, never mind. See if Drake May can get back on track again. Going to a commercial. Surprise! Well, it's not Monday night, so I was wondering why they didn't do Eli and Peyton on this. But anyway, I was just seeing some of the posts today, and some of the Pittsburgh people's posts about lost all respect for Josh Allen. How do you lose respect for Josh Allen? Yesterday was the first time he's turned the ball over in a postseason game ever. Granted, he did it a bunch, but he doesn't have weapons around him, guys. He really doesn't. He's got Cook running the ball. Yeah, he's got him. But after that, he doesn't have much. Brandon Cook came 6 weeks ago, depleted at wide receiver. DJ Lagway from Florida is going to Baylor. Okay.
What's up, guys?
You heard that. Sorry. Oh, long commercials. So tonight, don't know how much I'll be able to do the game tonight, which that starts at 6. I may not get to do any of it all. Uh, I'm eating, and then I've got Sports Objective podcast that I do at 8 o'clock on Sunday night. So you guys want to check it out over there. ECU Sports Podcast. Check us out over there. The game should be over by that time, but I don't know how long I'll be at dinner. So does Josh McDaniels have any answer for Matt Burke and that Houston defense? Let's see if he's got anything different. A little bit. He gets by 8 yards, a little running back middle screen to Stevenson. And I mean, I don't think you're going to be able to throw deep. Not with this weather. There's one of those daggum gigantic helmets again. Who is that? Jalen Pitre. Always funny to see a Lassiter right there because my mom was a Lassiter. That's her maiden name, Lassiter. But I've never seen a fly. Oh, Stevenson breaks a run around the end. That's what I'm talking about a while ago. There's nothing up the middle, but they're keying on that run up the middle. If you can get to the outside, you might have something. And that's what he did. Then he faked it up the middle, saw there wasn't anything there, and went around the outside. No contain there. The contain was gone. Stingley, the cornerback had outside contain. He bit. So now they're going to sweep. Nothing. Lost about 2 or 3. I mean, if they're wearing those big helmets, I don't know what they're made of, but if they put that helmet down like that, isn't that more weight on it to hit somebody else with? If they hit helmet to helmet with that, like right then, that was helmet to helmet. That ain't gonna happen. You can't. They tried that same running back middle screen, and that's not gonna work that quick. I wouldn't call that. So now they're at like 3rd and 11, 3rd and 14. Guys, I pulled I used to get cards like football, baseball cards all the time when I was a kid, and I still, from time to time, I'll pick up a pack. And I picked up a pack the other day. I'm gonna have to show you guys, which is a Drake May card. Oh, he's gonna come up about a yard short. Do they go for it here? Diggs. Yeah. How is he still playing if he's got this charge against him or the upcoming charge against him? Brave was going to go for it. 4th and 1. They're at their 28. Do you take points off the board here? Well, they're going for it. Oh, got it. A touchdown. Good call. Right across the middle. Demario Douglas, 28-yard touchdown. So New England gets on the board first. And C.J. Stroud, this is not a team that is good at playing from behind. That doesn't look good. 6 plays, 66 yards. I would have made that 67 yards. Kick is good. 7-zip. Patriots. Vrabel is pumped up. Good pass here. I mean, the coverage was there. So we go to a commercial. Just looking at some of the stuff going on in the NFL world right now. Who is this guy from the 49ers? Diamador Lenore said Saturday's 41-6 divisional round loss to Seahawks could have been differently if injuries hadn't plagued this team. Landslide, he remarked post-game when asked if the outcome would have been changed with a healthy roster, according to KNBR. To have those guys, it would have been a totally different game. But, I mean, we can't make no excuses. We had enough guys in here to get the job done, so I feel like it just didn't go in our favor. You think? If you don't want to make excuses, why are you making excuses? You just made excuses. You got beat down, dude. There is that. It's funny. I mean, everybody has injuries. And look, the 49ers did a great job to get where they are despite those injuries. And I picked the 49ers to beat the Seahawks. I just had a feeling, but I guess I must have had gas or something because they definitely weren't right. You know, you got to deal with injuries. And granted, you had a lot of injuries. George Kittle going out last week, but you beat the Eagles despite all that. I mean, where were you saying last week? If you'd have lost last week, would you have said that? I don't know. I don't like to hear that. And then you say, not making excuses, but this is blah blah. Let's see what it did here. That was a good throw. He tipped it. Actually, the defensive back tipped that ball. Now that's the kind of coach you want to play for, Vrabel. I would love to play for Vrabel. Bill Cowher, Dave Davis, who y'all don't know, that's a local coach, and Mike Vrabel. I would love to play for them. Gosh, he was going down. I wonder if what the field is like as far as your footing on that field right now. All right, let's see what CJ Stroud's got going on now. Second possession. Drake May looked a lot better his second possession. Let's see if CJ Stroud does. Run 2 yards. Helmet comes off. Doesn't he have to come out of the game if his helmet comes off? He had to come out of the game. I mean, evidently that rule has changed too. Oh, Davis, defensive back from the Patriots, he should have intercepted that ball. He knocked it down, but it was right in his hands. Stroud tried one of those back corner fade, back shoulder throws, and it didn't work. He left it short. But at 7, you should have had that. The Houston wide receiver became a defensive back right there. So 3rd and 8. Can we have another 3 and out? He's getting antsy. Up, good throw to Schultz, the tight end. He's got a lot of room. How do you get that wide open? He was about to take off, and I don't think he would have got the first down if he had took off. But he saw Schultz at the last minute out of the corner of his eye. Nobody around Schultz at all. Nobody around Schultz. So they're in about the same spot New England was. He's changing the play, and false start on Houston. Hold on. I want to try something here. Sorry, guys, I'm moving something around here. There we go. Stroud may be getting up. Oh, ball tipped up in the air. Almost. That was very dangerous. You do not want to throw a pick right now. So close. So close to being a pick. Well, we got 3rd and 6 from like the 28. No, 23. Excuse me. Up, got him. First down. Down to about the 12 or 13. So can they answer with a touchdown here? You want to, if you're Houston, you want to get on a flag down. Hold up, boy. Hold everything. Maybe a face mask. That'd be half the distance to the goal. They'd be in good shape. Show it from the other side. Yep. He grabbed it. Definitely grabbed it. Can't deny that, dude. 1st and goal. Let's see what happens here. Patriots of the season allowed touchdown 95% of goal-to-go drives. Last in the NFL. Marks, you're just not gonna run up the middle right now. Murph, thanks for the like, buddy. Can New England's defense toughen up and get this stop right here, guys? 35 degrees, wind at 2 miles. That's pretty warm for this time of year at New England, ain't it? It's not much warmer here right now. Schultz down to about the 2. Third and goal right here. What do you call here? Play action. Roll Stroud to the right. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. I think it'll be open. Bootleg. Oh, they put the big man in at fullback. Marks in the backfield. Let's see if they try it. Yep, they're going to give it to Marks. Flag. Touchdown, but there's a flag. Hold on. Might be offsides on the Patriots. Oh, illegal shift on Houston. So it takes the touchdown off. What was it? I don't know. Maybe because the fullback wasn't set. I don't know. 3rd and goal. Watch across the middle. He's going to take off. Nope. Trying to hit Marks. Marks, he just overthrew him. Throw it away. Get points on the board right here. Don't force anything. Get a field goal. Jaime Fairbairn hasn't missed under 50 yards, so he should be automatic. And I probably just jinxed him right then. Kind of a bad spot. So yeah, we got 7-3. All right, guys, I'm answering a message right now. I'm sorry, but so it's a commercial. It's a commercial. Oh boy. So what else is going on in sports right now? We talked about the 49ers guys talking about that. Steelers are scheduling an interview with Mike McCarthy for the head coaching job. Please no. I do not want Mike McCarthy. Nothing against him. I know he did a great job in Green Bay. He had 2 great quarterbacks while he was there. I just don't. I didn't. He blew a lot of. He made a lot of questionable calls during the last part of his coaching tenure in Green Bay, and I'm just not. I'm not a big McCarthy fan at all. And plus, when he was with Dallas too, I think he made a lot of different calls. What's up, Dave? Appreciate the like there too. Um, Dave is also a member of the Sports Objective podcast I'm on tonight. You'll see us at 8:00 on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you what. You just check out the Sports Objective Facebook page. I'm just not a McCarthy fan, guys. It's just, I don't think he would be the best fit for that. Steelers are open to Rodgers returning for 2026 if he's willing. I'm hearing a lot of stuff that he's pretty much decided that's not going to. He would with Tomlin leaving. He was not be coming back. Tomlin's the one that got him there. Wonder how big that touchdown being taken off the board is going to be later on. And you put somebody in there that's not. I don't know how often they use that jumbo package before, but that guy, that fullback, he was definitely not set. And I guess that's why they call 2 men in motion at the time. The tight end was in motion. You got to take it out. Going nowhere. He fumbled the ball. Ooh. Luckily, New England was there to pounce on it, but he fumbled that ball. That's a long trip back to the sideline too. I mean, even though they got it back, you still don't like doing that. So Drake May, now you're up 7-3. You got a chance to put some distance between the Patriots and the Texans. Let's see what he was 4 for 4 for 48 yards, a touchdown the last drive. So he settled down a little bit. Gosh, he didn't even look like he did anything. He just stood there. Took the snap and stood there. Going nowhere on a halfback draw, nowhere. Like I said, guys, I don't think that middle is going to be friendly to you if you're trying to run up the middle against the Texans. I'll get that the next break. I'll show you that card I was telling y'all about, guys. I don't know what that was. It looked like the ball slipped out of his hand. Or either he changed at the last second trying to do something. Did somebody tip it? Let's see. Maybe it got tipped. Yeah, 95 got it. It looked weird coming out. Third and 10. You bring pressure here. Nope, just 4 men. And they're getting there. Oh, fumble. That's a fumble. Looks like New England got it back, but they're back at about the 3 or the 4 yard line. They dodged a bullet there. Let's see if it was a fumble. Yep, that's a fumble. Gosh, that ball was just out of that Texas guy's hand, like Hunter's hand. So Texans should get the ball pretty good field position here. Unless there's a flag. Nope, no flag on a punt return. That's amazing. So now they've got the ball, good field position. Come back for the break. Let me get that card, show you guys. This is the first time I've ever pulled a card that had any kind of like jersey. It's a Drake May. I don't know if you see it for the glare. You see the little thread in the corner there. So yeah, that would definitely be kept. And I've got May's rookie card from last year. This is not his rookie card, but commercial. Has Burger King gone back to the old logo? Ugh. Steakhouse Whopper. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to have a ton of mushrooms on it. I'm not trying to have any mushrooms on my cheeseburger. I know it's a steak burger, but still, not gonna happen. Not gonna do it. The heck? I honestly wish they gave you the option to just stick with the stadium instead of going to these commercials. My dad made a good point when we got Direct TV and stuff, and you started paying for like cable, Direct TV, YouTube TV. If we're paying for it, why do we have to sit through commercials? I don't know. He made a good point. You pay him enough for it. And I know how it was with Direct TV before I cut them. All right, from their own 47-6-7. Going nowhere, running up the middle. You know, after a while, you think you'd stop. When you see first down, they're getting nowhere. That Schultz? Oh, wow. Tight end from Houston gone back to the locker room. He was the one that had that long catch while ago. Up. They got the They got the Stroud a little bit. I was waiting for them to get a flag for touching him in the helmet, or even touching him in the helmet. So he touched him right there in the helmet. That'd have been Brady. That'd have been called a penalty. So you got your two biggest weapons on offense as far as receiving goes, with Schultz and Nico Collins out right now. That was a catch. Hell of a catch, too. Who's that guy? Higgins. Might be a little short, though. That was a heck of a throw with guys coming right in his face, too. So they're definitely going to go for it. It's 4th and 1, and Stroud will probably just go up the middle. No, he's going to hand it off. Chubb just barely got it. Just barely. He stopped. That's a 4th and 1 play, guys. When your running back gets the ball, you got to barrel ahead. You can't stop and wait for a holder. You got to go over top of somebody. And they're showing how Schultz got hurt. What did he do? Something with his calf or something. Questionable to come back. That is huge, guys. Because now, interception. Did he get him back? Did he stay in bounds? That was an interception if he stayed him out. Let's see. No. Oh, yeah, that's right. 1 knee equals 2 feet. So he got 1 knee down. That's an interception. Not a good pass by Stroud. 7-3 New England right now. New England just intercepted the ball. Now, I don't know what C.J. Stroud saw. What is the guy doing? Trying to – oh, my God. You got to see this replay, guys. It looks like the guy that's intercepted the ball for the Patriots is putting his mouthpiece back in while he's in midair. Yeah, this isn't going to be good for Houston now. Not with Schultz, questionable to come back. You got Nico Collins is out there, and now New England's starting to dial up pressure and get to C.J. Stroud, and it's not good. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Houston's going to struggle now. Let's see what else is going on in the headline out here. I don't even follow it. I don't know about you guys. I don't follow NBA anymore that much. Of course, I see if the Lakers win, LeBron's all over the place. If they lose, you don't hardly hear anything. What are the NBA standings right now, anyway? I'm sure they're in first place in their division. Let's see. Boston's in first place in their division in the Atlantic. Detroit in the Central. Orlando in the Southeast. Let's see the West. Oklahoma, of course, 35-8. Lakers just barely. They're actually tied for first with Phoenix and San Antonio in the Southwest. So, blah, blah. What's number? Thanks, Heels. Thanks for the like, buddy. I don't know why how he didn't see that safety coming over. I don't know. Up the middle a little bit, got a little bit of room. So coming to the end of the first quarter, guys. Second and 5. So that's the sixth turnover, or no, the fourth turnover the last two games for Nico. But he's fumbled the ball 5 times and threw 2 interceptions in the last 2 games. Oh, that was a busted play. And May made the best. Oh, ho, ho. May fumbled the ball going through. It was a busted play. Let's see. Is he down? Nope. That ball came out. It was a busted play. I don't know who messed up, but May went one way, the running back went the other way, but they definitely popped the ball out before May hit the ground. So that's Houston's ball. Houston with a big defense saves Houston right there. And right now, I would take a shot down the field if I was Houston. They're at the 27? I'd take a shot down the field right here. No, just a short pass. I don't know what he does. Does Stroud? I know he's in the shotgun. Does he not drop back at all when he's in shotgun? He doesn't take a step or anything. He just looks like he's sitting there. Looks weird. I mean, maybe it's He's done it all year long. I guess it's okay, but. Mark shoots it outside, gets a little bit, and it looked like a face mask, but they missed it. That should do the first quarter. So end of the first quarter, Patriots 7, Houston 3, and Houston is threatening. What do you guys think about the national championship game, Indiana Miami? They're playing at Miami's home field. How ironic was that that worked out that way? Um, Man, Indiana's tough. Indiana is strong too. But why do I feel like Miami might have a shot? I don't know. I'm pulling for Indiana. I'll put it that way because Indiana has never really done anything in football. So I'm pulling for Indiana. And Kevin Stefanski, new head coach in Atlanta, guys. John Harbaugh, which no surprise there after the other day, but it took a while. It took longer than I thought to make the announcement that he is the new head coach in New York for the Giants. What you Giants fans think about that? All right, let's get back. Let's get back from the commercials. So New England only had two Pro Bowl selections, and Houston had 4. I don't care about the flag football showdown. The Pro Bowl was a joke. 31 for Houston. What do you call here? Do you run the ball, try to get the first down right here? Or do you go for the kill and try to get the touchdown? Oh, there, he got it. Tush push. Does everybody do the tush push now? All these teams that didn't want it wanted it banned, and now everybody's doing it. Buffalo does it. Now Houston's doing it. It's just going to become a part of football. Pittsburgh does it. It's going to become a part of football. Some defense come along and find a way to stop it sometimes. Up, little screen. Got some yards. A good first down pickup. It's about, 4 yards? Oh, 6. Excuse me. And he's got the wristband going. I guess because of the noise. Changing the play. Should have kept it. That March guy's helmet comes out. That's the second time his helmet's come off. I know in high school, if your helmet comes off, you got to go to the sideline. I don't know if it's in college and the pros, but his helmet's got to be loose or something. They're not really pulling on it. Third and 4. Big play here. New England bringing pressure. Yep, here it comes. Right up the middle. Got it. Christian Kirk touchdown. Good pass. C.J. Stroud put that right on the money. Big play by Houston defense to get that turnover. Give them a short field. See, that's how you reward your defense, Pittsburgh people. The Drake Mays turnover turns into 6 points. It's 12:51 left in the second quarter. Houston's up 10-7. Guys, be sure to check out, if you haven't already, check out the podcast. Check out the Final Score. We're going to try to start going live every Tuesday night with a new episode. And I also got another episode booked next week. I'm trying to, if you're a fan of a certain team that I haven't already done, or even if I've already done them, let me know. We do our top 10 favorite from each team. I've got next week, the week after next, the 28th, we're going to do a Wednesday night show. Bruce Foudy from the Hooked on Sonics podcast, which I've been on. I've been on twice. He's going to come on. We're going to do top 10 favorite Cincinnati Bengals. Ooh, that's going to be good for me. I already got 2 that I know will make my list. But Bruce is a Cincinnati fan, and I don't see many Bengals fans around here. I know one off the top of my head. But Bruce is a big Cincinnati fan. He agreed to do that. We talked this morning about that. Some more stuff coming. Check out the podcast, guys. We got old football games from Northeast Academy, baseball, basketball. We've got the podcast episodes, a lot of old interviews. I'm going to do like bring back some of the older episodes that didn't really get pushed like they should at first. And I'll go ahead and tell you the audio, because back then I didn't have internet like I do now. My internet was pretty much non-existent. Satellite internet from HughesNet, which sucks. And there was no way I could stream a interview. So I was doing it over the phone. So the audio is kind of bad, but still, they were really good interviews, and I'm going to bring some of them back, let you guys see them. Ones that may have missed it. If you haven't checked it out, you can check out our YouTube page. Check out and send me a friend request on Facebook. I'm doing everything on my personal page now because it's monetized, and every little view I get on that helps out. Whether I'm not making enough to pay the bills around here, but you know how it is. Every little bit helps. So here comes the kickoff. See if Drake May can answer back, if he can overcome that fumble. So on a kickoff return, what is the point that you feel like you've really stopped them? 3 drives, -4 yards, 2 punts and a fumble. One drive, they was for 66 yards and a touchdown. Let's see what they do here. Almost an interception. It could have got away with a push off on the New England receiver, but who knows? Who knows what pass interference is anymore? It looked like he extended his arm. They're trying, both Houston and New England are trying a lot of these back shoulder passes. Vrabel over, it looks like he's talking to the defense. The defense, I mean, okay, so it's going to be a 3rd and long here. Nobody's really tried anything. You know, New England hasn't tried anything across the middle since that touchdown pass. 3rd down conversions 0 for 3, 11 yards average to go on 3rd down for New England. That's not good. Are they scared to go across the middle now? He's in trouble. He got to move. Got to move. He got the 1st down. Now, what is Zero talking about? I want to see that hit. I don't think he clipped him or anything. Let's see what Hunter Henry got a block. No, it wasn't anything dirty about that. So he got the 1st down, but he was scrambling. He got lucky there. This delayed run stuff ain't working. Not up the middle. You see they haven't tried outside anymore either. Somebody's hurt. We got an injury. I even showed the guy that's hurt on the ground. Nice. Nice job, ESPN. Showing the guy in the crowd. Jeez. Commercial. I know it wasn't that bad. It could have been that bad of an injury. So a lazy Sunday afternoon, a good afternoon to watch football. It's nasty outside. I went out earlier and had to go run some errands, and it was nasty. Granted, we didn't get snow. It's just a cold, cold rain. So we may go to a halftime here on this game, guys. See where it goes from there. I'll take a break at halftime like they do. Is that A.J. Brown? Wonder where he'll end up this year. Geico's like me, always open. Always arguing with my coaches. And I'm always dropping the ball. And he keep talking about what a difference he would make somewhere else. But why what did he really do with Philly this year? IHOP pancakes, they look really good right now. They got me wanting a pancake. Jeez. Travis Kelce was a Cleveland Brown fan. That explains it. NFL Draft 2026 in Pittsburgh coming in April. One of my favorite times of the year. You know we'll be talking mock drafts. Scrubs, new season, February 25th. Let's see. Travion Henderson was the hurt for New England, the running back. Okay. So what do they do here? Empty backfield. Had the guy open for the first down, but he shorted it. They only had a 3-man rush, and they still looked like they. He sat there, but still looked like they were about to get to him. Like I said, Houston, you don't hardly see blitzes. They just do what they do. That front line will get there. Like Philadelphia last year in the Super Bowl, they didn't blitz any that night, and they were still getting to Mahomes. 4-man rush. Oh, he's got a guy. Ooh! Defensive back, you don't need to be celebrating anything. You didn't do anything. You got beat. That guy dropped the ball. You better be thanking God he dropped the ball because you would have been toast. I don't think it was a bad pass. I think it was right there. He should have caught that. Something you rarely see on a. So now Houston, can Houston put a little bit of space between them and New England? Granted, they had the short field last time, but C.J. Stroud he put the ball right on the money. See, this is what I'd rather see. I'd rather see the stadium. I mean, you can split screen it, but see what's going on in the stadium. I'd rather just give you that option to hear silence. You don't even have to hear the announcer. Just stay at the stadium and see the feed. So here we go. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Now Marks is out. I reckon they're trying to get his helmet tightened. He's lost it twice. Oh, that was good Lord. He's in there. That's a touchdown. C.J. Stroud with a bonehead play. That was a bonehead play. The original play was bootleg and pass to your tight end. Your tight end fell down. If it's not there, throw the ball away. Eat it. Don't launch. He just launched it up in the air in the middle of the field. Stupid. That was a stupid play. I'm sorry. I don't care who the quarterback is. Dumb play. And I guess he's still considered young. Let's see. Are they reviewing it? Without everything's got to be reviewed on score and play. That was a dumb throw. You throw that ball away or take the sack one. You don't throw it straight up in the air. What? You ain't going to have to use a timeout or an extra point, are you? All right. 14-10. Look at, your tight end, and now he just throws the ball with a guy in his face, throws it straight up in the air. Guy ain't even hit him yet. You can say what you want to about quarterbacks, guys. That was a dumb play. And if that ends up costing the game, Now momentum is back with New England. I mean, I can't believe I'm halfway pulling for New England. I'll pick New England win, so I guess that's why I'm pulling for them. If I'd have said that 6, 7 years ago, the only time I ever pulled for New England was against Baltimore, and then it was iffy. But Belichick's not there, Brady's not there, so I know people are like, you're just jealous. Well, no, not really, but anyway. Whew, this is going to be a long second quarter, guys. It's always weird to look at, see who sees my stories, and people that I wouldn't think would look at my stories are looking at my stories. It's weird. All right, come on, Chat GBT commercial. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, the tight end fell down. I mean, he didn't get tripped or nothing. He tripped over the tackle's feet. He just got blown in the backfield. Oh, that's a face. Good God. That should have been. How did they miss the face mask? Wow. That should have been 15 yards tacked on. And Vrabel probably would have went for 2 on that. All right, so what do you do here with C.J. Stroud? Do you want him to get right back on the? Oh, see, I can't stand when people do that. Make a big hit, but don't wrap up. Just throw your shoulder into him. He bounces off. He goes. He might go. See, C.J. Stroud does that crap. He just lofts the ball up in the air. But Drake May just careless with the football. Jeez. All right, here we go. He's going to hand the ball. Yeah, hand off the first play and loses a yard. You're not go- You're doing. You're becoming predictable. First down, run up the middle. Here comes a blitz. Oh, good job by Stroud there. He threw it right to where the guy blitzed from, and the Hutchinson sat down right where the guy blitzed from. Good pickup there. He's got. I mean, he's got to keep on doing this. He's got to overcome it. You're only down 4. First down, run up the middle. You got to set that. Hopefully, they're setting something up for that, because every first down, New England knows what you're doing. You're going to run up the middle. 2nd 11. Every second down, you're starting. Another interception, not his fault. Went off a tip ball. New England gets the ball back with a short field, and that guy's concussed. Don't be headbutting the guy. Good God, he just got concussed. So Hutchinson comes across the middle. Let me see if it's a little high. Maybe a little high, but he still should have caught that. He's got to make that play. That's not C.J. Stroud's fault there. That's a good pass. Who was down? Oh, maybe the guy. I didn't see him touch him. Where did he touch him? Oh, right there. Okay. No, he never touched. He never touched him. Here we go. Can Drake May now? I've said it. This is the third time I say it. Can Drake May, with this turnover, can they put some distance between them and Houston now? They're at the 48. So, you want a touchdown here, but you'll sub. Of course, you'll sub for field goal, but you'd like to get a touchdown here. Oh, okay. And see, New England's doing the same thing. They're becoming predictable. First down, but that Stevenson made a heck of a run. I don't get why he's taking so long to take off. What kind of how confident is C.J. Stroud right now? How much is he doubting himself right now? If they score here, well, it's still early. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Better get rid of it. Goes down, sack. Will Anderson Jr. There was a blitz coming. It looked like a corner or a safety coming. Now it's just the end coming unblocked. The guy actually picks him up, but Will Anderson comes off. Yeah. Pressure coming in. They actually, Hunter Henry not going anywhere. So no, good job by Houston's defense. They don't get hurt by that turnover. So now what you got to do, you got to get in C.J. Stroud's head and say, look, hey, nothing hurt. You got to get back out there and lead this offense. But that's the difference between what C.J. Stroud would do. Monday night, 7:30, national championship. I'm still thinking Indiana, but it's going to be Miami's going to give them a heck of a ball game, though. 3 interceptions of the last 7 pass attempts for C.J. Stroud. Oh, they're going to let it? How? He doesn't learn. So one of the offensive linemen from the Texans is down. Stroud he got pressure and he's just throwing the ball. I don't even know if he's looking to see where he's throwing the ball to. That could have been a pick too. And he's holding the ball like, what did Howard, his knee? He steps on them. He lands on Stroud. How do you hurt himself? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a long night for rain here. Who knows what else? I'm looking at the weather because somebody said something about snow tomorrow. Rain likely in around 6:45 p.m. with snow may mix in. What about tomorrow? Mainly sunny tomorrow. Okay. Next Saturday, periods of rain and snow. Snowfall around 1 inch. That's a long ways away. We'll see about that. Snow 3 to 5 inches Sunday. Oh, gee. Jeez. Not something you want to hear there. All right. So they've got Houston back deep in their own territory, and they're bringing pressure because he's all over the place right now. His confidence is not good right now. Titus Howard. All right. 2nd and 10. Do we get a turnover? They're at like the 9-yard line, so not a good time to beat. And they got him throwing again. Here comes pressure again. Incomplete. He's dangerous. He scares me now. 3rd and 10. So the running back, that's why Chubb's in there so much. Woody Mark's questionable with a shoulder. Dalton Schultz is now out. 3rd and 10. Let's see if he can overcome it. Here it comes. He broke. Oh my. He threw that ball straight in. It's better than throwing an interception. I'll give him that. Better than throwing an interception. Maybe he saw something in the last minute and he just threw the ball down. Let's see. He just lost the ball. He tried to hold back. So New England will get the ball at pretty good field position. Should. 6 minutes left. They got plenty of time. But you saw what they did last time when they had the ball pretty good field position after that interception. Here we go. Going backwards. Yeah. Still pretty good field position. questionable with Stevenson, questionable with an eye injury. Oh, his eye is like. Oh yeah, the guy that made the interception while ago, he took the shot to the head, and then his teammates were headbutting him. Run on first down again. Why not take a play action and take a shot? Throw them straight off of it. So they picked up 3, so that's better than they have been doing on first down, except for that last. Oh, he's wide open. Across the middle. Is that Diggs? No, it's not Diggs. Butte. Picked up time to about the 28. So they're in field goal range right now. Is he relieved he made a pass? I mean, he looked like he was relieved that got caught. First down, guess what? They ran up the middle. Surprise, surprise, surprise. You really, okay. Trying to remember. New England got the ball first, so you want to get a score here, but you want to take up as much clock as you can. And he's finding that Butte, I guess that's his name. Inside the 10. First and goal. We still got 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. So you definitely want, I mean, you want 6, but you definitely think you can get 6 now. He's finding holes in this defense. I'll give him credit. He catch it. Touchdown. Diggs. There you go. That's a little bit of that gap. You can put a little distance between them. Doing that same. They're finding a hole doing that little cross. Taking care of bid. Extra point is good. 21-10 New England. But now Houston is really, really under pressure now. I mean, you still got a long ways to go, but they don't. Their offense is not very confident right now. They need to hit a big play or have a good drive right here. And if you just get 3 points right here before the half, you get the ball first and second half, that would be awesome. But New England's got confidence right now, and they found something here. Doing that little route right across the middle. Wow, he put himself out there too between two guys. Big time catch by Diggs. Yeah, you need a drive here. You need to get some confidence back in Stroud. Maybe throw some little short passes to get him back in the swing of things, get him back in rhythm because he is not confident at all. 9 completions out of what, 21, 3 interceptions. He's got a third. Oh, gosh. This was the god awful worst right here. Just throwing the ball up in the air. All right, let's see what they call. First down. Oh, they're passing the ball first down. He almost threw another pick. That should have been picked. Jeez. I told you guys. This is when I made my pick. And the ball got tipped. So his hand got hit. But everything is just going wrong for CJ Stroud right now. He got his arm hit. When I made my pick, this is the main reason I said, because they won. False start. Things just going from bad to worse for Houston right now. Injuries, turnovers. They need this half to come quick. Because you definitely don't want to get New England the ball again. New England smells blood. And if New England gets the ball back, they're gonna go for the kill. He's dancing all over the place. Oh, he's got a guy open. Overthrew him. And there's a flag. Is it gonna be roughing the passer? Pass interference. He got beat, and I mean he did what he had to do. He grabbed him. Oh God, yeah, he grabbed. Oh, that wasn't much of a daggum grab, but I guess they're gonna call it different tonight than they were last night. Geez, they would have said that was just a good play last night. Didn't give up the touchdown, and they're at the 39, so they're still on their side of the field. First down, run the ball, and lose yards. Mark's back in the game. Jeez. New England is waiting on that run on first down every time. And they are blowing up that line. Blitz coming. He got it. Got first down. Good pass. So they're across midfield. Like I said, get a score here, and you get the ball first the second half, and get a score there. You're back in this game. I mean, you're not out of the game now. 2-minute warning. You're not out of the game. Oh, me. All right, let's get this 2 minutes done. Let's see what Houston can do here. I ain't even look to see what the over under is on this game. I'm gonna put over under on it. Spread is New England 10.5. What? I wouldn't think it would be that much. Over under is 54.5. So they're at 31 right now. They're projected to go over now. I don't think they will. All right. First half takeaway, but CJ Stroud is wet the bit. God knows. Like I said, they won that game last week despite CJ Stroud. Here he goes rolling out. And threw another interception, guys. Can you believe that? Now, I think they'll have to look at that because that guy was bobbling the ball. And CJ Stroud is, let's see if he was bobbling the ball when he went out. That's the only hope right there for CJ Stroud. Hold on, let's see. Yep, interception. Holy crap. What in the heck? You got that right, Troy Aikman. I said that a while ago. Nothing is going right. Interceptions, 8 in the regular season. In the regular season through 17 games, he threw 8. He's thrown 5 in the playoffs, guys. That is what I'm talking about with being able to handle that playoff atmosphere, that pressure. It's different in the playoffs. Peyton Manning, even Peyton Manning had bad games in the playoffs against New England back in the day. That guy, how he didn't see that defensive back there or not, that guy saw it. He telegraphed it. But it don't look like anything's going to come alive. 3rd and 7. They throw a flag? No flag. Okay. The way that defender was looking, Lobster was looking, it looked like they had thrown a flag on him. No, that was a good play. That looked like good coverage to me. They're going to call it different today, Brable. I guess they sent out a memo last night. Oh. Nope, nothing happening there. They can't convert. They can't take advantage of the turnover. So, minutes in left. New England will be punting the ball. So, what is C.J. Stroud thinking? Do I even want to go back out there? His confidence has got to be shot. He's got to do something to get his confidence back right now. And New England should be New England should be way ahead in this game. It should be worse than 21-10 right now. Whew. Yeah, I've never seen, and maybe he can turn around in the second half, but right now, minute 10 needs to go by quick, and I wonder how many passes they'll throw here. Oh, he's dropping back to pass. Throws it into the ground. Short hop it. He's scared to death he's scared to death to throw it, to rear back and throw it right now, guys. He's thinking he's going to throw another pick. You can see it in his eyes. 10 for 25, 124 yards, 1 touchdown, and 4 interceptions. And why don't you throw some swing passes, some little short passes to him to try to get him back in the rhythm of the game? Because pressure, incomplete. And see, now New England's got 3 timeouts. They're not having to use any timeouts. So if they get the ball, if they stop them to here and get the ball back, they'll have pretty good field position. They can try to take a shot. What do you got to lose? You're playing with house money now. If they stop them right here, 3rd and 10. Flag already. He takes off running. He stopped. He took a shot too. Let's see what the flag is. There's old Spillane. Used to play for Pittsburgh. Is it offsides on New England? Nope, legal formation. So it's 4th down. Punt. 49 seconds left. New England has all 3 timeouts. So there's plenty of time to move down the field and get a field goal at least. I don't know what you're fussing about, D'Amico Ryans. I hope you're fussing at your team, your quarterback. Let's see here. Good punt, really good punt. We're trying. Up, he's got a little bit of room. Cross midfield. Look at Brable over there to pick the guy up. Brable was all over the place. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That enthusiasm, I love Brable. As much as it would hate me for New England to win another one, I would love to see Brable. Well, Brable's got plenty of them. He got plenty of them in the players. Screw him. Five and 2 playing both games tonight. 5-2 and 5-2 playing both games tonight. Today, excuse me. So they're almost in field goal range. That ain't good. Turn the ball over. Drake May turned the ball over. What is with these quarterbacks? Oh, New England got it back somehow. Will Anderson Jr., look. These are young quarterbacks, guys. Oh, he had the ball right there beside him, and he didn't see it. Big time, Bob. Big break for New England right there. The ball went right out of it. Slid right through his hands. Woo! So the quarterbacks are not. So you just let time run out here. Oh, they stopped the clock for injury. 13th fumble this season, most of them. I know when Pittsburgh played, he fumbled a couple of times. C.J. Stroud, you need to go to the locker room and get your confidence back, dude. You're still in this game. Drake May's like 3 fumbles today. Quarterbacks are not protecting the ball. Well, no, ain't no need to get out of bounds now. Should put 5 seconds on the clock because New England called a timeout with 5 seconds. Ray will be, if that was New England that called it, I'm sure it was. Don't they have heat on in that daggone studio with them? Both of them are wrapped up. All right, so 7 seconds. Oh, they put a lot more time back on the clock. 7 seconds. So you may have enough time for 2 plays. You can get in field goal range here. Off his hands. See, now, last night, that would have been pass interference. What do you do? Diggs still should have caught that ball. Hit him in the hand. It's hard with that guy. That guy had good coverage on him. Three-man rush. May unloads it. Interception. So the story of the first half, very mediocre quarter play. C.J. Stroud just 4 interceptions in the first half, and New England's not able to take advantage of it. I mean, they're up by 11, but they still should be up 2 more scores at least. Drake May, careless with the ball, 3 fumbles. Lucky he didn't get that last one, didn't cost him. But 21-10, New England at halftime. See how Houston comes back. Guys, that's going to do it for right now. I'll be back later on. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the rest of this game, and we'll see you next time on the Final Score.